Hello, and we are live for the second time today. If you were here earlier, welcome back. If not, I hope you have a great evening with us. I am going to continue working on my outline for Cedar Hollow and hopefully get some more words in. I'm so far for the day, I have 1,784 words written, and I'm looking to at least double that. The way I'm outlining this book is I'm kind of using it as like a zero draft. So I'm like figuring out what the story is all about, and with like the scenes, I'm doing like minimal description of them, and like whatever dialogue is coming to mind as I'm figuring out what the scenes are, I'm writing down that dialogue. And then when I go in for the first draft, I'm going to take this zero draft / outline and I am going to take it and expand on it. So I'm going to see how this whole drafting process works for me. So far, I'm really liking what's happening with the outlining. Let me check out the chat. Jen, back again. Yes. Do you think you can get quality feedback if you just give the reader a small portion of your book to look over? I'm working on the scene where the NC and what ends up being her husband profess their feelings and kiss. Not sure if it reads as realistic and flows for the reader since I'm biased to my own writing, but I don't know if without reading about all of the things they've gone through prior to this is going to help me get accurate feedback. Let's see. I think it's possible, but I think it depends on who you're sending it to. Like I could easily do that with Katrina, and get accurate feedback, but I don't know if I would be able to do that with everyone. You know what I mean? So I think it just depends on the person and like what kind of relationship you have with them. Micah, hello. Again, if you were here earlier. Yes. Happy to see you back. Hello, Jen. And yes, welcome back. And then Jen and Jenny talking. Do you have a beta reader? Not at the moment. My husband has been reading parts of it, and a friend of mine looked over it and gave some feedback, but I've made a lot of changes and additions since then. Yeah, I think it honestly depends on what kind of relationship you have with them. Like, I would for sure be able to do that with my couple CPs that I've got. However, I don't know if I would be able to do it with everyone. Or you could just do like a little like synopsis type of thing of like what they've gone through if you feel like they need that kind of background in order to give you an accurate feedback for that one scene. Alex is here. Hello, my love. How are you? How was your walk earlier? I'm not even writing myself right now, not being busy, but not in the mind space. Got it. Yeah, definitely have to be in a mind space for writing, for sure. I need to try and get some classes done and some writing done over the next 2 weeks. Wishing you luck for that. I'm trying to get as much writing done as possible. Unfortunately, I was doing pretty decently on drafting Project Amethyst, but then Abby and Cole just won't exit my brain, and I feel like I just need to get this out before anything, because I can't think of anything else right now. It's wild how this is turning out. Completely get that. I went through a phase of just not wanting to read or write. Hope you're enjoying your end of the year celebrations. Yeah, the slumps are really, I hate when I get into the slumps like that. I had a really bad reading slump. Basically, I think it was October and November. November for sure. Let's see. I don't even remember. But there was like a solid couple of months where I just like, it was November because that's when I lost my weekly reading streak on my Kindle and I was devastated. Absolutely devastated. I'm on break from university, but I can take classes elsewhere. Awesome. Happy that we get to sprint together. Yes. Hoping to get closer to the end of this draft. Yes, you are getting there. You are getting there. Meanwhile, I have Abby and Cole just not leaving my freaking brain. Jen, I'm so sorry to hear this. I'm so sorry. I am sending you so much love and good vibes and support for you and sympathies. Because even though you rarely saw him, that's still devastating. I'm so sorry. Sending you so much love. Totally get it about the whole mind space now, for sure. Micah, I had a bad writing slump earlier this month. I'm hoping to get back to it tonight. Yeah. I thought I was in like a bad writing slump in November, and like for like a week and a half to almost 2 weeks I was, but November still ended up being one of my highest writing word count months. So I guess I really can't call it a writing slump that month. However, this month I think I'm only at like 8,000 words, which actually is still not terrible considering I have the month of June where I only wrote 126 words. I think that was the count. Let me see. 176 words. I'm sorry, I was 50 words off. But yeah. Oh my God, so sorry to hear that, John. It's a loss and you have my condolences. Yes. I was the least closest to him since 13 years apart, but the rest of the family is a mess. I shut everything off and it will end up in a book at some point. Yeah. The good thing about being a writer is we're able to take our life experiences and cathartically put those experiences in for our characters. And it's kind of like a healing process. I when I am going through grief, it's I actually write a lot more when I'm dealing with grief just because I use it as an escape. Whether or not I'm working on writing on, what I need to be writing at that time, I'm still escaping. Because when I wrote the 23,000 words in February of 22 after I lost my grandma, it was from the wrong perspective and from the wrong point of view. So those 23,000 words had to get scrapped, basically. But it was it was so cathartic writing those 23,000 words because I got to escape and deal with the death of a loved one, and it's nice being able to use it for a greater purpose. Sending love and sympathy and all the vibes to you, Jen. Yes. Yeah, it takes a while to process. Yes, I hope your writing helps bring you comfort. 1,000%. It always does. It's the best way to release things. Yeah, it really is such a great and wonderful way to release that kind of stuff. All right. Why don't we go ahead and get our first sprint started? I didn't set up a forest tree. One, because I knew that Nikki wasn't going to be here, and I know she's the one who is actively in them all the time. But if you want me to set some up, I will do it for the next sprint. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do it for this first sprint because I don't think there's enough time. Micah, you can often hear it in writers' words, and it's also how we connect to a character a lot of times because it makes us feel less alone. Yeah. I have a tendency to almost fictionalize everything and imagine the person that died in their home just doing their thing, especially when it's from a distance. It's weird. I'm the same way. Same way. I actually have an idea of fictionalizing my life when I was 18 and I found out about my dad. I haven't gotten the guts to write it yet, but I have I have ideas for it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and start this first sprint. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do the forest codes for future sprints for tonight, but let's go ahead and get this first one started. I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting! Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I got some words in, which is good. Let's see. 1, 3, 5. I got 358 words in for that. I'm really liking where this outline is going. Let's see. Sorry, guys. All right, I think this is where we left off. Alicia, hello. How are you? Micah. Well, looks like I'm going old school tonight. Pen and paper, here I come. My computer is being slow. It's been on all day and it's like 6 years old, I think. Sometimes going old school is like the best for brainstorming or if you're really stuck. So it might be a really good idea for you to do it anyways. Also, my internet is going in and out, so we'll see how it goes. Sending you luck, girl. Katrina, hey. Decided I'm just working on next year's journals and do some scripting tonight since neither requires my computer or the internet, just in case. Good idea. Katrina, I still need to work on my Q1 goals. Same. I still need to finish up my journals to get set up for 2025. I typed up 474 from my notebook. Yes. Alex coming in clutch with 697 words. Good job. That's amazing. Jen, that makes sense. There's some level of comfort feeling like someone has passed doing what they love or at least being at peace at home. My heart goes out to you. Yes. Sending lots and lots of love, and sympathy and condolences to Jen. Oh, I didn't do the... We're just going to do the short break just so that I know that we've at least had 5 minutes, and then we'll go from there. What is this customize? What? Oh. Oh, they are changing things. I don't know what this radius means. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I was wondering what that was. So much for 75K. Now at 76,111 words. Definitely want to stay 80 or under. Hey, you're doing great. That's awesome. Truly awesome. In revisions, you can always cut if you need to. My husband needs 13 more fantasy points between 3 of his players that are playing. 2 are playing tonight and 1 is playing tomorrow, I believe. And he moves on to being either in first place or second place overall after the playoffs. So I'm crossing my fingers for him because he needs it. 13 points is all he needs. Actually, it might be less now. Let's see. He needs 8 more points now. He's got a wide receiver playing tonight and a kicker. Hence why I'm still in here, because he's still watching football. I'm so tired, but I'm in the fun and games section finally. Your favorite and my least favorite. But that's good for you. Now that you've hit the second act, that's good for you. That means it's gonna fly, because that's what usually happens for you. I don't know why I hate the fun and games section so much. I feel like since it's like it's one beat, but there's so many scenes that need to happen within that beat that I think my mind just gets so confused as to what needs to happen. And I feel like that's why I start feeling like it's murky and I hate it. We'll see how that is with this like outlining way that I'm doing. But it gets so murky for me, and that's why I hate it, because for some reason my brain can't wrap around the fact that it is one beat. And I know that there are other beats that are multi-scene, like the debate and the setup, but those for some reason are easier for me to comprehend being multiple scenes. And for some reason the fun and games, it just I can't comprehend that it is literally like 30% of your book. And like so much has to happen in the fun and games. And it just drives me nuts. Just drives me nuts. Yeah. Me and Alex are pretty similar when it comes to the fun and games. The fun and games always puts me in a spot. Well, it never fails. That and Dark Night of the Soul, they're my weak spot. I haven't even gotten to a Dark Night of the Soul yet, okay? So I don't even know if that is a weak spot of mine or not, because the fun and games always takes me down. Katrina, I know it's your favorite part. I know. You excel at the fun and games. Fun and games just takes me down. We'll see, though, because in this outline, I have a couple more scenes to put together, and then I'm hitting Act 2. So we'll see. We'll see. I actually might hit like the Act 2 during stream tonight for this outlining. I'm pretty nervous about it. Pretty nervous about it. I'm so tired. I'm so excited I don't have to wake up early tomorrow if I don't want to. All of my alarms are off. All of them except for my birth control alarm, I think. Yeah, all of them are off except for my birth control alarm, because I do not need to be up at a certain time at all except for Wednesday morning, when I have to get the house ready for Christmas breakfast. Oh, thanks, girl. You do too, though. You've got this. Dude, I woke up at like 6:30 this morning for no reason. Ew, I'm so sorry. I woke up at 8:30, which is shocking because last night we were out late and we were drinking a lot, and I I am shocked I woke up at 8:30. Honestly, I think it was just because I had to go to the bathroom and then, like, my mouth was so dry I needed water, and then I just didn't go back to sleep. My body was like, "It's time to be awake." As to where yesterday, since I turned off my alarms and Amelia didn't have karate class yesterday I slept until 10 in the morning. It was fantastic. I'm typing up the fun and games now. Sometimes it makes me happy, and other times I feel like I'm dragging out the scenes. Yeah, I the fun and games, man, it takes me down so much. I have most of them off except 8, so I don't break my sleep schedule too much. Fair. I'm probably still gonna be up by, like, 7:30 or 8 every morning, just because my kids, for some unknown reason, do not understand that when they are on break, they can sleep in. They don't have to wake up at a certain time. Their alarms don't go off, yet they are still waking up. Yet when it's school time, nothing wakes them up. That's when they want to sleep in. It boggles my mind. I wish I could turn my alarms off. I have to go to work tomorrow. Boo. That is a big old boo. I'm sorry. I'm sending you so much love. All right, guys, let's get this next sprint started. I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I got some words in, and then went to go talk to the hubby before he went to bed to see how he was doing with his game, and it's looking promising. He may be going into the last and final playoff week for the win. Crossing my fingers for him. All right, let's see. 5444 minus 5135. 309 words were written. 5444. Perfect. And let's go to the chat. Oh, let's first put on the break before I forget. Alrighty, where were we? Them sleeping in gets better as they get older. Now I can't get them up for anything. Yeah, I know. But like there are days where Amelia will like totally sleep in on the weekends. Like yesterday, I think she slept in until 9ish, and then came and snuggled with me for a little bit before I woke up at like 10. But it's few and far between when they're actually sleeping in. Hey everyone, I'm back. Glad to see you're still going strong, Steph. Hello, Melanie. Yes, I'm going pretty strong for the second stream. I am trying to possibly double what I had earlier from the first stream. So welcome back. We're happy to have you. So glad she's sprinting. Don't think I'd have the motivation to keep revising instead of Netflix and chill. Yes. And yes, Melanie, it is Jenny. Oh man. Yeah, honestly, if I wasn't streaming tonight for the second time, because I was contemplating just doing the earlier stream, I probably would be sitting in the living room watching a Christmas movie or something. However, I would probably be working on my reading journal. So, I mean, it wouldn't be like a total waste. Yeah, Stormy's in here. Or no, she was. She left me. She came by. She was following me for a little bit. 58 words. It's okay. It's okay. We were chit-chatting. Good memory. 780 words. Go, Alicia. Oh my goodness. The Browns lost 24-6 or something like that today against the Bengals. I don't even bother watching anymore. I hate to tell you, but almost every week I'm rooting for the Bengals because I have Burrow as my quarterback. Sorry. However, and yeah, so Joe has the Cincy defense as like a backup of his defense, and the Cincy defense got him 24 points on his bench, but he's not upset about it because his defense he had Atlanta in got him 30 points, which is wild for getting that many points for a defense. Absolutely wild. Meanwhile, my defense, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers, got me a total of 2 points. So It's been interesting. Alicia, I'm finally making progress in this notebook. Yay! That's exciting. I'm working on my reflective journaling from this past week. Then I'm going to set up my spread for next week. Awesome. I actually have to set up my spread for next week for my project planner. I just love how this spread looks when it's like filled out. And underneath here, I have a spot to put like my total words for the week and then any other kind of like notes that came to mind for the week. So I have to set up my spread for next week because it's completely blank right now. After my nap earlier, I watched the new Twin Paranormal video. I haven't seen that. Then perused random videos about falconry on YouTube, wound up being inspo for the trilogy. That's awesome. My boys keep playing like freshmen, so I haven't watched a game all season. Yeah, the Cowboys have not been doing great. Like I haven't watched like too much of them, but when they are on, and I'm watching, it has not been great. And I've been texting Katrina and being like, hey, you okay, girl? She's like, I'm not even watching. I don't even watch the Saints. Oh, I love the Saints. And yeah, they haven't been doing the greatest either. Katrina's team is the Cowboys. If it makes you feel any better, my team is the Bears, and the Bears gave up like after week 5. So like the Bears like forgot how to play or something. So I mean, we're all kind of in the same boat right now. Unless you're like from Kansas City and you're rooting for the Chiefs or what are the other teams that are doing really well? I feel like the Bills are doing decently. Who else is doing well? Are the Eagles doing okay? I couldn't even tell you whatever all the teams are actually doing. Oof. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, my disappointment runs strong. My coworker laughs because he watches and I'm like, I'm protecting my peace. Totally get it. Totally get it. My blankets just came out of the dryer, so cozying up right now. Awesome. I'm gonna have to grab my blanket because it's starting to get chilly in here again. I just finished watching that. I don't know what this is. I don't know what Twin Paranormal is. That was an insane investigation. I can't wait for them to go back. But to be honest, I'm worried about Wyatt after they were in that basement. It sounds like something that my husband would like. Leaning towards joining the Bills Mafia. They actually have a fairly big following here in Cleveland. Really? I have family members who are Bills fans because they live in the Buffalo, not in Buffalo, but they live in like a suburb of Buffalo, ish, I think. But I know that they're Bills fans. I'm a Patriots fan. I'm in New England, and most games I end up looking like this. I same with the Bears. The Bears were like scratching our heads and we're like screaming at the TV, and it's just the Bears are such a disappointment lately. Actually, they've been a disappointment for a while. However, this year a lot of us had like had high hopes that we were going to turn it around, and no. Bears gave up after like week 5. We're also currently coachless. We don't have a coach because they fired him because he was an idiot and didn't use a fucking timeout on Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving game. Mind blowing. Like he still had a timeout and he didn't use it. He let the play clock run out, and it ended the game when they could have used the timeout and they could have like turned something around. And so the coach got fired the next day, and we are currently coachless. Oh my gosh. Bear down, guys. I only watch college football and my team is awesome. I'm a Ducks fan. Nice. I know very little about college football. I know about Georgia because my brother is a big Georgia Bulldogs fan. I know about Florida State University, FSU, because my friend from Tampa is a huge FSU fan. Like she's got like season tickets. She goes to almost all of the games. But other than that, I couldn't tell you anything. I could tell you that Ohio State won last night just because when we were at the bar, that was what the game was on. At least I think Ohio State won. I know they were playing. I think they won. They were against Tennessee, right? And Tennessee lost. There were drinks involved last night, guys. It does sound heavenly. Oh, they're a ghost hunting trio here on the YouTubes. 2 of the guys are well twins, and their bestie goes along with them. They always capture insane evidence. I'm gonna have to send them to send their channel to my husband. They're very entertaining. Yeah, I've been watching college football a lot. I watched before, but not like I do now. I'm a Longhorn. Yeah, I don't college football is not like super popular up here. Like it's still watched a lot, but like I don't feel like it is how it is down in the South. Funny, I just grabbed my robe, setting in for another cozy sprint, have snow falling on the TV, and yes, I love me some emojis. Love it. Love it. I understand that pain. Yes, it's been a rough hill to climb as a fan. Yep. Even our coaches have been able to finish out a season. Yeah, ours wasn't. We are completely coachless at the moment. I'm almost positive we have not. I don't think we've hired anyone yet. My phone keeps blowing up. I wanted to believe we could survive losing Brady, now Belichick, but sadly it seems like a no on that. Yeah. Yeah. Tampa's actually not doing the greatest either after losing Brady, but it is what it is. I mean, Brady needed to retire. I still cannot believe that that man retired and then decided to go back. And when he went back, he had to get a divorce because like he needed to say goodbye to it. And then only lasted like another season? Maybe 2. Ugh. Was it worth the marriage? Was it worth the divorce? The Buckeyes. We still despise Belichick. Sorry. The only way I'm going to be excited now is if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl and lose. Otherwise, I'll watch, but my heart won't be in it. Honestly, as much as it would be fun to see another Super Bowl with Taylor in attendance, I'm so sick of seeing the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Like, I know that they're a good team, but like I am so sick of seeing them constantly in the Super Bowl. Ugh. I mean, haven't they won like 3 of the Super Bowls in the past like 4 or 5 years? It feels like that. Oh yeah, football on all levels is big in Texas, high school, college, and NFL. I know. I know. NFL is big here. High school sometimes. Um, college, I mean, at least not in my scene. It's not. I say that as like my brother constantly watches it. And I say that as my fantasy football group just started doing like a little bracket for the college football games. I did not partake in it because I know nothing. So, all right, y'all, let's get this next sprint started. I'm going to star this comment so I know where to come back to. And I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I got a little distracted by finishing up a YouTube video that I started earlier. But I still was able to manage to get words in, which is awesome. Oh no, is this pen going out too? No. My Papermate flares, guys. All right. 5813 minus 5444. I was able to get 369 words in. No. Sorry. I love the Papermate flares, but for some reason a few of mine are like starting to dry out really bad. No. Anyways, let's get to the chat. Let's see. Alicia, I agree with you about the Super Bowl. I'm tired of the same teams making it. Yeah, the same. Oh my, I'm freezing, guys. I need my blanket. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be saying that if it was my team. Like if the Bears were magically able to make it to the Super Bowl 1 year, let alone several years, I'd be like excited. And I'd be rooting for them. So like I get it. But at the same time, nationally, I think most people want to see like diversity when it comes to who is winning the Super Bowl or even just making it to the Super Bowl. Just about setting up this next week's spread in my Happy Planner journal. I'm going to hop into my Bujo next since I'm getting ahead for January. Yay! I need to get back into my bullet journaling. I need to set all of my stuff up. Might as well take advantage of the unexpected free time while I have it. Absolutely. 1000%. It is so cold in here, guys. Ugh. Sorry, I'm tired. Trying to figure out if I'm going to do one more sprint or if I'm going to do two more. I don't know. We'll see. Alicia, I typed 826 words at sprint. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think I'm going to call it a night. Lovely sprinting with you. Congrats on all the words you were able to get tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my God. I'm so cold. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll put like potentially last sprint on the bottom. I'm off to bed as soon as my blankets come out of the dryer. It's cold here, so I threw my comforter in for like 15 minutes. That's awesome. Love that. I'm finding a possible issue I hadn't noticed before. Next sprint, going to figure out how to deal with it. Awesome. Alicia, thanks for the motivation. Happy writing. You're welcome. Happy to have you here. Girl, you've been going for 8+ hours. I think it'd be understandable if you only do one more. True. How long was the last stream? Let's see. Content, live. The afternoon live stream was 4 hours and 43 minutes long. And so far we are at 2 hours and 12 minutes. So closer to like 7 hours. But I know what you mean. I have kind of missed doing like the all day live streams. I did a lot of them back in, was it last November? I think is when I was doing a lot of them. Let's see. Content, live. Let's change that to 50 per page. It's been a while since I've done an all day. No, it was earlier this year, I think. Let's see. Oh, the last all day one I had was May 19th. Are you going in the garbage? Are you trying to get some of my Kleenexes? No, no, no. You stay out of there, little girl. I haven't done an all-day live stream since May. And altogether, those 3 live streams were, let's see, calculator, 2.5 plus 3 plus 3 was 8.5 hours over the 3 streams. So, I mean, yeah, I get it. But I used to do these once a month, and then during like challenge months, I tried to do it as many Sundays as I could. And then that kind of like fell through once summer hit because it was hard to even get a live streaming schedule figured out while the kids were in off school. So, but it's been nice getting it back. And then this is kind of how it's going to be for the weekend that Katrina and I decide to do the Write-A-Thon weekend on our off months of the Wordy Writer Challenge. So we're going to do, well, I'm going to be live streaming pretty much that entire weekend with some breaks, as much as I can during that weekend. And Katrina and I think, are going to try and go for a 10K weekend. So like 10K in 48 hours type of thing. But we'll also be doing like sprints in the Discord during those weekends as well. So I'll probably do like a live stream on that Saturday. Like maybe, let's see, Amelia will be in karate. So I might do like an early Saturday morning live stream and then be in the Discord for the rest of Saturday, and then do like an all day live streaming day on that Sunday. I don't know. We've got a couple months before that is happening, so we'll figure out all the kinks and whatnot, but that's what we're kind of thinking. Haha, my black cat likes to stick his nose in the trash. Now my orange cat is on the desk sitting on my planner pages. What is it with these animals? The other day, I caught Storm chewing up a rumpled piece of paper that the kids, like, threw out but missed the garbage or whatever. It was a piece of paper that they were drawing on, and they didn't like how it looked. They messed up or whatever. I thought it looked beautiful, but whatever. And she started eating it, and I'm like, "Girl, like, you get enough food here. What's with the eating of paper and trees?" Oh, man. All right, we're going to go ahead and start this next sprint. It might be the last sprint of the day. I'm just getting tired, and I kind of want to go relax on the couch for a little bit. So, you know, we're just going to go ahead and say it's going to be the last sprint because it's already 10 to 10. And by the time it ends, it'll be close to 10:30. So I'm calling it. This is going to be the last sprint of the evening. I am hoping to still live stream tomorrow night. And then I'm pretty much off live streaming for the majority of this week, with the potential of a random pop-up live stream at the end of the week. We'll see. Okay. Let's go ahead and put up the final sprint of the stream. And I will see. Why do I keep doing that? I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was the final sprint. How did we do? I got suckered into watching Storm drink water for like 5 minutes. She came over here, whined, acted like she had to go out. So I went to go take her out. But when we got to the back door, she realized that her water bowl was there, which it's been there her entire life, mind you. And she spent 5 minutes drinking water. Like, girl, did you forget that there was water there? Yeah. I have officially entered the fun and games section of my outline, and I'm terrified. I've written one scene, maybe 2 scenes in it. Or not like written the full scene, like getting the idea of the scene. Got a decent chunk of words though. Let's see. How many words did I do? Not that. 417 words. That's not bad. 417, 6230. All right, let's see how many words I did in this stream. Plus 369, plus 309, plus 358, 1,453. So I didn't double from stream 1, but stream 1 we did more sprints. We had one more extra sprint. And I think that if I did do the one more sprint, I would hit the same amount of words or even above it. But for this stream, I wrote 1,453 words plus the words that I wrote during the afternoon stream, which was 1,784 words. I wrote 3,237 words today. What? I think I'm liking this way of doing like a draft 0 as like an outline and like writing down what I think is happening in that scene, any like dialogue that's coming to the mind, and I'm not writing it in like a novel format as of right now. I'm brain dumping it all. I'm getting it out there all in one little bullet point per scene. And I think that is working for me so far. Clearly, since I was able to get 3,200 words today. I'm adding that to my track bear right now. 1222 CH draft 0. How much did I say? 32, 37. 32, 37. Wow. Wild. Absolutely wild. Which puts me at 9,723 words written for the month of December. Not too shabby, my friends. Not too shabby. All right, let's get to the chat. And Jenny is hopping off, going to squeeze in a movie before bed. Thanks for hosting. Definitely helped me get some progress made. Hope everyone has a good rest of the evening. See you on the next one. Thanks for joining us for a little bit, Jenny. Glad you were able to get some work in. Melanie, I'm also heading out. Thank you again so much for being here today, Stephanie. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining us, Melanie. And thank you for the congratulations. Yes, today was a success. Definitely a big success. Wow. Yeah, I'm literally shocked. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I can't believe that. I have to put it in my, let's see, 32, 37. Yay! I am 38% complete with a goal of 25,000 words for the month. I don't know if I'm going to hit 25,000 words for the month. I doubt it, to be perfectly honest. It's already the 22nd. It is what it is. But with that note, I am going to hop off. I'm going to share what I've done so far with some of my CPs and see what they think. And either read or go watch a movie or something before I head to bed. It was lovely streaming and sprinting with all of you guys. I am hoping to be on tomorrow evening around 7 or 7:30 Central Time. If not, I am in the Discord, which is linked down below. It is a fun little cozy corner, and we have a lot of fun over there. So I am going to hop off, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great evening, and happy writing, everyone.